v'shalom. The holy sage Nachum Ish Gamzu, teacher of Rabbi Akiva. He was named for this, that he famously always said, Gamzu l'tova. This is also for the good. So, we don't realize, we wouldn't dream of calling what happened to him good. At the end of the day, something very bad happened to him. The Gemara says a story in Masechet Ta'anit, that Nachum Ish Gamzu was traveling on the road, and three donkeys were there. He had three donkeys that were carrying food and drink with him. Suddenly a poor man approached him, and he said, can I have some food? Nachum Ish Gamzu said, wait until I unload everything from the donkey. After he finished unloading from the donkey, he looked at the poor man, and he sees the poor man died already. He couldn't hold it any longer. So he was horrified by what he saw. He felt so bad. What did he say in that moment to Hashem? Let my eyes, who didn't have compassion on you, become blind. Let my hands and feet, who didn't have compassion on you, be cut off. And let my entire body be full of boils. And his words were fulfilled. And the Gemara says that they actually ended up seeing all these things happen, come true to Nachum Ish Gamzu. And what? And he told the students, listen, this is a kapara, this is an atonement for my sins. So, the question is, why such a big punishment? What could have Rav Nachum Ish Gamzu done differently? What, he should have fed the starving man without unloading the food from the donkey? At the end of the day, to prepare the food, he had to take stuff off the donkey. What do you want from him? Why is he blamed? So one answer they give is the Simcha Zissel of Kelm says that Rav Nachum should always have thought maybe a poor man will ask him of food, and he always should have kept something in a bag. He always should have kept something in his hand, just in case the poor man will ask for food. Don't keep everything in the donkey. Another answer Rabbi Yagen gives is that what? Is the Gemara says there's a concept of pad besalo. What's pad besalo? You have bread in the basket. When a person has bread in the basket, he doesn't look to other people. I have bread in my basket. I'm happy with what I have. What do I need to look somewhere else? So therefore, he says that so for example, in Yom Kippur, right? They used to give one goat to Hashem and one goat la'azazel. So the person who had to take the goat la'azazel to throw off the cliff is called Ishayiti. He was a person who was going to die that year anyways. Special appointee. And the Gemara says that they used to have booths set up with food and drink on the way in the path all the way to the mountain they had to throw off the goat. The question is, why you need a booth with food and water? It's Yom Kippur. You're not allowed to eat food, or you're not allowed to eat food and not allowed to drink. So the answer is that what? That even though he cannot eat, the fact that he sees he has food if he wants, that calms him down. When you don't have food, you don't say, oh, I'm so hungry, I want food. If you see you have food right in front of you, you say, okay, it's not a big deal. I have food. It's not like I need to go get food. So therefore, he had bread in his basket. So the same thing over here. Nachum Ish Gamzu, what should he have done? He should have told the poor man, yes, I have food for you right here. You have bread in your basket, don't worry. The fact that the poor man didn't even know if he had or not, that he didn't have bread in the basket, that's what killed him. That's what made him die. So therefore, the waiting, hold on another minute, and you don't know what's going to be, that itself is what killed him. So therefore, what do we have to do with us? Navi again says, we have a body and we have a soul. Our body drags us down and our soul wants to go up. So what does it do? The body says to the soul, yes, I know you want to do a mitzvah. Just wait. Wait until I unload. Just wait until I get the food and drink out. Wait until I move into a bigger house. Wait until I get settled financially. Wait until I raise a family. Wait until I marry off the children, the grandchildren. We constantly tell, our body constantly tells the soul, wait. And you know what happens when you wait for when you tell the soul to wait? Chas v'shalom, the soul might die. Chas v'shalom, like that poor man, he might die already. So therefore, what? Waiting is what kills the soul, and a person loses his chance to merit olam haba. As the Mishnah says in Pirkei Avot, don't say lekeshefne eshne. Don't say when I have time I will study. The Kotzker Rebbe says, don't wait to keep the Torah and the mitzvot until times are easier. You know why? Because maybe it'll even get harder. You don't know now. You think it's hard. Who knows if it can be harder? You'll miss out. You'll miss out on the mitzvah opportunity. Chas v'shalom. So he says that he was in New York one time and he called a guy, young businessman. He always used to give a donation. He said, hey, I'm in New York. Can I come by? Can you give us a donation to yeshiva? And the guy said, listen, it's a bad week. I'm in a bad mood. You know, you're a week earlier than you usually come. Come next week. So he came and he said, come next week. He said, give me a post-dated check. He says, no, come next week. So he said, Rav Yagen says he called the following week to the guy's house. The wife picked up and she was crying. He said, what happened? Can I visit your husband for the check? She couldn't talk on the phone. Somebody else took the phone and said, I'm sorry, this young man died suddenly a few hours ago. He says, so how can we say next week? How can we postpone a mitzvah? Who knows if we're here next week? Next week is Rosh Hashanah. Who knows who's here after Rosh Hashanah? So now you have ability to do Teshuva. You have to do Teshuva. Person who says wait, and person who says wait and wait and wait, Chas Shalom, when you want to do the mitzvah, they'll tell you also wait. Moshe Rabbeinu, Hashem told him, come, I want you to be the leader. And he said, no, I don't want. And he got angry at him. And then later, when Moshe asked Hashem, show me your face. I want to understand why Tzaddikim are suffer and the Rishayim have good. And what did Hashem say? When I asked you, you said no. Now when you want, I also say no. So therefore, a person has to be careful not to be on that level. Rather, if you want the mitzvah, grab it now. Baruch Adonai Olam.